Good morning, students. Today we are going to see very interesting, quite interesting topic: originality of material. What do you mean by originality of material? The limits of copyrightability are dictated by federal statute. That we know very well. What is the limit of the copyright? Okay, it is clearly stated in federal statute. According to 17 U.S.C. And 102, the copyright protection exists in original works. That means tangible medium. Whatever we are having, that will be tangible medium only it will be. Thus, there are basic three requirements is copyrightability. What are the things? As we know very well, copyright in the sense the work must be very original. Okay, it should not be copied from somebody. It is not modified by any previous project like that. So, work must be original. Your work must be fixed in a tangible form of expression. It has to be visible, isn't it? Tangible form of expression. And the third one, work must be a work of authorship. Who is going to done that work? That person only. So this is going to be a major three basic requirements of copyrightability. And originality of the material, it to be eligible for copyright protection, material must be original. First one, it has to be very meaningful and independently created, that the sole person only created, possess a medium of creativity. The creativity should be there. It should not confused with the novelty, worthiness, or aesthetic. That is like any other beauty things. I am describing the beauty things. For example, moon, beautiful moon. Already that all the poems, everything they described, that dealing with the beauty appeal. That is really very important. Clear. Originality does not mean first. It merely means independently created. That is clearly well known one. Okay, originality, that means very first. I am creating, not like that. Actually, it's what is that independently my own self I created. That is what important. A slight amount of creative spark. Okay, fixation of material. Under the law 17 US, we are going to discuss this. Copyright Act protects work of authorship that are fixed in any tangible medium of expression. The work is fixed when it is embedded, existing in a broad form, phonocard, and is sufficiently permanent, stable to permit it to perceived, reproduced, or communicated for the period of more than transitory. That is the duration period. That is what. Third one, there are two tangible categories, as we know very well in early discussion: copies and phonocard. Already we copy in the sense the material object which the work can be perceived, reproduced, or communicated, either directly by the human perception or with the help of a machine, whatever it may be. It's a copyrighted work. Okay, phonocard in the sense same type, like material object in which sounds are fixed. Same type of words will come, sounds will come, pronunciation. Okay, which is the sounds can be perceived, reproduced, communicated either directly by human perception or with the help of machine, whatever it may be. Clear? Work of authorship, it is going to be talking about US 17 law only in 102 under the section. The Copyright Act provides a copyright protection substitute in original authorship work. Okay, in any tangible medium, we already discussed with this. Okay, the list is proceed by the phrase that work of authorship include these categories. What are the categories we are going to see? That illustrator. First one is literacy work, and second one is musical and dramatic work, pantomimes and geographic works, pictorial, crafts, sculptures, motion pictures, other audiovisual works, sound recording, and architectural works. These all are comes under, okay, but are illustrated only in this one only. It is not going to be categorized in some other way. Exclusion of copyright protection. What are the inclusion we have seen? Now we are going to see exclusion. These are all not comes under in the production of copyright. Which one in the sense idea, method, and the system. Some organization follow some type of system to maintain the employee or maintain the customers. So that system, that or not. Idea. I have a wonderful idea for implementing this concept. That concept may be convert into a model, then it is going to be right in a pattern model only, but it is not considered in the copyright. Clear? Then blank forms, titles, short phrases and the common properties, public domain works, facts, computing and the measuring devices. All these things are exclusion of copyright. Right. Okay. The right offered by the Copyright Law Act provides that subject to certain exceptions. What are the certain exceptions? The owner of the copyright has some exclusive rights. If I am having a copyright work, I have some authentic authorization work, isn't it? That is what is it. To reproduce the copyright work in copies or phonocards, I can reproduce. First one. Second one, to prepare a derivative work based on the copyrighted work. I can prepare some other additional work from that. Okay, derivative. From that, I am doing some work, means that is derivative work. To distribute the copies or phonocards of the copyrighted work to the public. That is my wish. I can publish my works to public, and they are also make them to study. They are also make a use of it. That is my work, distribute copy work. To perform the copyright work, publicity, same only. Publicly, I can go and explain that these are all the works which are done by myself independently, like that I can express. To display the copyright work, whatever work is going to be, I can perform in the sense I myself go and explaining that. Display in the sense keep it in the museum, or I am arranging one conference. I'm telling that these are all the copyright work which is done by so and so person. These are all the features of this copyright work. Like that, I can explain it. Okay. To perform the copyright work publicly by means of a digital audio transmission, even I can transfer, like I can go with the video model. I can go with audio. Like I have one, for example, I narrated one story. I can write the story by the copyright, and I can make the copyright as I'm going to tell in audio format. Everything I can do it. Okay. Unless exception exists, unauthorized exercise of any of these rights by author is an infringement. Other than that, okay, these exclusive copyrights usually refer to as a bundle. What do you mean by bundle? In the sense, these exclusive copyrights usually refer as bundles. These are all the rights which the copyright author has. Clear? Then rights of production. What is the major thing? The most fundamental of the rights guaranteed to copyright owners is right to reproduce the work. The basic thing the copyrighted everybody wants that they want to do some reproduction or derivative work from that. Okay, that is a major thing. Okay, a violation of Copyright Act occurs whether or not the violated profit by the reproduction. Only the owner has the right to reproduce the work, secretly taping the tape, they will tape the cards, isn't it? Taking a picture at the performance, recording all violate owner's right to reproduce. Okay. Then the suggestion of Congress, what it says, 1978, a group of authors published and users established not for a profit entity called Copyright Clearance Centers. Very, very important. Two more questions. What do you mean by copyright clearance centers? What is that? The suggestion which is taken in 1978 conference. What they are saying, its uses for established not for profit entity. That is only. Okay. Then again, copyright clearance centers grants license to academic, government, and corporate users to copy and distribute the works. Okay, they themselves they can do it. And the next, it collect royalty fees which are distributed to the authors. Okay, royalty fees they collect. The next company that photocopy article from the journal and the magazine often enter into the license arrangement with the uh, copyright clearance center so that it make a copy. Without this copyright clearance center, they can't do anything. Clear? Next, right to prepare derivative work. It's also very important. What do you mean by derivative work? They will ask. What do you mean by reproductive work? They will ask. Okay, this is comes under section 106. The Copyright Act provide that the owner of the copyright has the exclusive right to prepare a derivative work based on the copyrighted work. Hmm? Next, this rights are often referred to as the right to adopt the original work. Of course, it has to be adopt the original work. If I am doing some other like alteration is totally different or a reproduction is totally different. Derivative also totally derivative in the sense from the original work. From that work, I am doing this separately. New things I am introducing. I am adding this work. That is called derivative work. Clear? Next, what do you mean by derivative work? Derivative work is broadly defined as work based upon one or more pre-existing already existing work is there. From that, I am broadly explaining that one. Clear? Such as translation, demonstration, fictionalization, motion pictures version, abridgment, condensation, or any other form which a work may be recast, transformed, or adapted. Okay. Next, a work consisting of editorial revision, annotation, elaboration, or either other modification is based on the derivative work. A new material represents original of authorship. Okay, rights of distribution and the first sales doctrine. What is that? The same act 19 section 6 only, but under third. Under 3. Okay, the Copyright Act provides that owner of the copyright has the exclusive right to distribute copies or phonocodes of the work to the public by sales or other transfer of ownership. These are all the rights which is having by the copyright owner. Okay, next. A violation of the distribution right can rise solely from the act of distribution itself. Next, the distributor did not make any unlawful copy. Okay, I am a owner. Some other people is going to be a distributor of my work, but he did not make unlawful copy of that. Actually, what is the actual thing he has to publish or he has to produce? Okay, the copy based distributed was unauthorized. Otherwise, this blockbuster video store can be liable for violating on owner's right to distribute. Okay, next it's going to continue. Once the author has parted with the ownership of copyright material, a new owner of the lawfully made a copy can treat the object as his own. Here, the owner of the rights to lend the book or movie from to a friend. Okay, I'm lending from somebody. Okay, from a friend. Resell the work at a garage sale or even destroy it, whatever it may be. Okay, garage sale or deal. Next, the first sale doctrine does not apply to or limit the author exclusive right to prepare a derivative work or right of for a public performance. Okay, and the last one, without permission of authorship, the goods are not permitted to import into the US. These are all the certain things which they are following. Next, right to perform the work publicly. How we can, what are the rights we are having to perform the work in the public? Like I'm making a publicity, that's the points which we discussed. No. So this is comes under 106 law, but under section 5. What is that? In case of all the copyright work other than sound recording, work of architecture, the copyright owner has the exclusive right that we know very well. But how he like these both the things like sound recording and work of architecture, remaining part everything the copyright owner have a right to display. First, a display is what is that? It's making its publicity under the same circumstances in which performance is public. Okay, next, namely, if it occur one at a place open to the public, at the place where substantial number person outside of the normal circle of a family. So this is the basic clear. Copyright ownership issues. Either comes under US Act 17 only. What are the issues they are copyright owners having? The work is protected under the Copyright Act was, of course, okay. In the author or the authors of the work, first one. Second one, issue about ownership arise when more than one person create a work. Ownership of the physical object is separate and distinct from the ownership of the copyright embedded in the material object. Unless copyright has been exploited, conveyed with those physical articles, the original author generally retain all other rights associated with the works. Major thing. Next, joint works. If two author combined they are doing. Otherwise, author and publications combinedly they are doing. What is that? A joint work is a work prepared by two or more authors with the intention of their contribution being merged, okay, into inseparable. That is very very important. It is not going to be separable one. It's inseparable one, or interdependent parts of the unitary whole. Okay, any other work it has to be depend. One is going to be depend on another. Another is going to be depend on one another. Like that, interdependent. One copyright exists in the created works. Join author those who mastermind or supermind the creative effort can be taken part. Okay, ownership rights on in joint work. Joint work, who have that ownership? Two members are doing. So who will have a rights to hold the copyright, or both will have or not? Everything we are going to discuss in this topic. Okay, if the individual or authors of a joint work, each owns an equal undivided interest in the copyright. They both are having the same uh, interest. They both are having the same rights to have that product. Okay, what is that? Prepare derivative work, display it without seeking the other co-author permission. So I can't publish anything without my co-author permission. So we both has to do. Okay, if the profit rise out of such use, an accounting must be made so that each author can share. I know this is very clear known factor only. Two authors doing any work, the profit also going to share by the two people. Okay, in case death of co-author, what will happen? His her rights pass to his whose their co-author nominees they have to, who then own a rights are common with the other co-author, whatever it may be. Okay, ownership in derivative or collective works. The author of the original book has rights only to his work and cannot reproduce and perform the derivative of without the permission, of course. Okay, but what sometimes the thing will be happen, original book people they have only rights, but sometimes I want to reproduce the work, I want to do some derivative works, without the owner's permission I can't do it. Okay, and if the work of such a book is created by one person who intend to be complete at that time, and illustrate are later added to by the another author, that will be permitted actually, but even though he have to get a permission from the original author, then only it has to be permitted. Okay, the author of the derivative work cannot create further work based on the original book. If I am saying the derivative work, I can do whatever it may be, the original book without permission. We can't do any derivative works as well as reproducer work. Okay, without the permission. Multiple ownership rights may also rise if separately copyrightable work are compiled into the collection. So these are all the major of original ownership of derivative or collective works. If I am giving an one example, for example, if an essay written by Jerry Seinfeld, okay, and Paul Register are collected into the humor anthology by Bill Jones, okay, with the permission of original author. With the permission of original author only he is doing. The original author retained their exclusive right. What retained their exclusive right? What are the exclusive right he have? He can reproduce, he can distribute, he can perform, he can publish it. Everything he only have. Clear? In the respective essay. No joint work is created because there was no intent at the time separation has done, whatever it may be. Clear? No derivative work is created because original work have not been transferred. Anywhere, if the original work is transferred without permission, he can judge. So, the ontology by the compiler, Bill Jones, is a collective work and pursuant to section 201C of the Act, Jones acquire only the right of reproduce. The reproduced work only the Jones having. Clear? It's very clearly understood. And the distribution of contribution is a part of a particular collective work or any revision of the collective work. Whatever the thing is. Bill Jones have a rights that one only. Like the reproducing the publicity what they are mentioning in the agreement. Clear? Okay, work made for hire. Okay, sometimes some of the publications hire the authors to write some articles or continuous stories for their articles, books, like that. In general rule, the general rule is the person who create a work in the author of that work and the owner of the copyright therein. There is an exemption that principle. The copyright law defines the category of work is called work made for hire. Seriously, the 2 mark question they will be asked. What do you mean by work made for hire? Clear? If the work is made for hire, the author is considered to be an employer. For example, if any magazine is there, I am continuously writing one article to the particular magazine. I am going to be considered as the employer of the particular magazine. So, anyway, they are giving money for that particular thing. Even they will be providing commission or salary, like commission basis salary or article basis salary. They will give. That is what we are clearly specifying. Clear? Employee or actual person who is created the work first of all. The employer or commissioning party may be a company or an individual. That is totally different. For example, one TCS company, they want to publish continuously their employee performance in the particular magazine. Okay, so the TCS company, that is going to be a corporation, isn't it? So the TCS company and the magazine publications, they both are having the agreement, and these people, this work is going to be higher from the TCS. That is the meaning. Okay, there are 2 types of work are classified as a work made for hire. One is work prepared by an employee within the scope of employment, first thing, and the certain categories of the specialty ordered or commissioned work. Okay, here's the thing. That's all about this topic. In the next class, we will be seeing the next interesting topic. Thank you.